Just add the rubber to the. There we go. Oh, look at my shop. It's destroyed. Crap everywhere. All right, first things first, I gotta tidy up. Oh, right on. All right, first things first. Background noise. Dun-dun. Let's see, what do we want to watch? I'm just gonna put on Seinfeld. It's good background noise. Woo. All right, I gotta clean this up a little bit. We need room to work. Let's I'm gonna start back there. Got off to a late start today. Woke up, had a flat tire. Wasn't completely flat, it was just low. Got it filled. Flew to the bank. Made it to the bank, then went to the lumberyard. Okay. Pencil. Another biscuit. Here's our other legs. Biscuit joiner. All right, these are just some blanks I might be able to use for later. Made it to the lumber yard in time to get some more poplar to finish the project. I don't know if we'll get it finished today, but so we're going to disassemble this for now. I know I'm going to screw up and forget the orientation of that, but cross that bridge when we get there. Morning, Mike. How's the weather treating you out there? It went from almost 60 yesterday to 30 today. A blizzard. Damn. I think the first order of business today is to get our last panel glued up. And then hopefully we can work with it in an hour or two. Look at that monstrosity. Yeah, it's supposed to snow here, I think, Tuesday. Really looking forward to that horse crap. These frames have been sitting around for a few days, so they're not flat anymore. So I had to use almost every clamp I had on this. You make it back out to the shop yet? Got my Mountain Dew. There we go. Now I'm alive. Try to get a smidge closer. I clean this brush, man. This thing is getting pretty crunchy. If you just soak it in water, it comes clean. Hear how not flat that board is? It's going to use a lot of clamps, but at least this will be the last panel. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, I meant to try the salt thing. Dang it. This board's too warped anyways. We'll try it one day. Dude, yeah, this just settles it. I'm gonna have to buy more clamps. I've been putting it off and putting it off. But if this doesn't dry fast enough, it might stall our work today, which is okay. But I was hoping to get to this pretty close to done today. That way I know it will be done tomorrow. I got some other stuff to do around the house today. If I don't get it done, my wife's gonna be pissed. This one was the panel that the frame that slipped a little bit on me, so it's not perfectly square. It's okay though. It doesn't matter. This panel is going to be the one that's false, so it's going to be moving anyways. Yeah, they sure do. They okay. funny. I just realized that if somebody's scrolling through their live stream feeds and they don't do woodworking, they may look at this and think it's like a transformer or something. Oh, nice. I got lucky, man. I got mine off Facebook Marketplace, and the guy lives in like the next neighborhood over. He had already welded together the mobile base for it. He loaded it up on his trailer with one of those, I don't know what they're called, like a bobcat that's got the big bucket. He was a super cool guy. I had to do some rust removal on it, but it's totally worth it. Being able to mill your own lumber is awesome, dude. You'll love it. Where'd you get yours from? There we go. It's good for now. What time is it? 1. Check back and see if it's workable in an hour. I don't know though. This frame was pretty warped. I'm afraid it'd peel off. But we got plenty of other stuff to do. We can at least glue the legs on one panel over here. If I have enough clamps. I guess I want to turn on the air filter just to have some background sound for you guys. Probably. Let me turn on the air filter. Oh, the hand plane. Okay, I got you. Nice. I tell you guys all the time, I'm an idiot. I saw a number 7 joiner on there, and I'm going to turn on the air filter just to have some background sound. There we go. I mean, look at that. If you didn't do woodworking, you'd have no idea what this is. Get that out of the way. See how many clamps I got left. I think I got enough to get this panel started. We got 3, 4, 5, 6 clamps. We're good. So last night, whipped out the old Biscuit joiner. And because I got both sides of these legs lined up with Biscuits, I can attach the legs to one panel for now. We got 6 Biscuits. Just make sure they're lined up right. Let's get a little better angle here. You guys so far away. Grab my other clamp just in case. It's been a long time since I've had a complex glue up. I'm nervous. All right, we'll do right side, left side, clampy, clampy. Yeah. Need more paper towels. This is gonna be messy. Stepping on clamps. There you go. My wife ain't gonna like it, but I'm thinking about buying some of those like 12 by 12, was it like linoleum sticky panel floors, tiles? But I don't know. There's like paint on my floor. There's some lacquer, some wood glue. Can you just use like a ordinary sander to sand your garage floor before you put down tile? Is that allowable? I'm almost wondering if I should do one leg at a time. I think I am. I think I'm going to try one leg at a time before I go for a home run and botch it. Might have overdid it with the glue there. I think I did. I don't know. Let me see how this goes. We might do both legs. We might do both legs. You think we can get both? Both legs in one clamp? It should. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I can get both of them. Let's go for it. I think the weight of the panel will act as a temporary clamp while I get the other side ready. We can do it. Go. Let's see, which way's up? That way's up. There we go. Get some glue off my table, throw some clamps on it. Get this crap out of the way since I'm working with long clamps. I think the best way to do this would be lay it flat. Make sure it's still flush. I don't want to over clamp it. And this one slipped a little bit. There we go. I don't want to over clamp it, because if you over clamp it too much, the legs, instead of staying perpendicular to the panel, will do this, and then the other sides will be out of square. Ask me how I know. So it's all about just enough pressure to keep it. Just enough pressure to keep it held together, but not enough to deform the joint. And at this point, it should be snug enough, as long as the clamp doesn't, no, see, like that one's not tight enough because it's falling. Yeah. Whoa. Almost knocked my teeth out. Come on, stay there. There we go. Did I just... I just glued this together and realized I forgot to put the biscuits in this leg. That's going to be interesting. Yeah, we'll figure it out when we get there. I couldn't put the biscuits in this leg yet, because I didn't have the third panel out of the clamps. That's right. That's fine. It's okay. I'm sure there's a way to work around it. I just happened to look down and I'm like, why does that leg not have biscuit holes in it? All right. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Dang it. That's the problem with starting a project, working on it, having to stop in the middle of a process. But here's our 45-pound panel full of clamps. What can we work on now? So we got this, the legs glued onto that panel for now. And then I got this panel. Nope, not this panel. We got this panel ready to go here. So let's go ahead and we'll go back to that bench. We'll get out the biscuit joiner and line up our next leg and panel. That way here, I bet we can take this out of clamps in about half an hour. I don't know. We'll see. It would be nice to have the 3 panels glued together, and then we'll figure out how to make the false panel door tomorrow, add the top, paint it. Let's head back to that bench to get out the biscuit joiner. Oh, this bench is a mess. Why didn't you guys tell me I didn't put biscuits in this leg? Where's my help at around here? Hello. Oh, Hoyt. How many of... Well, I've made 4 panels. I haven't made a planer box before. Hoyt, JC, is that your name or are you a hunter? Hi, Steve. All right. So that panel goes on that side. This will be, yeah, right? So, boom. We have to attach this leg to... Am I losing my mind? Hold on. Nope, this one's got to go on the right side. I already put the biscuits in the left side. Okay. Oh, hey, Jake. What's going on, man? I was just telling everybody I'm a dumbass. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get an attorney, Jake. What's up, Barry? Obviously, I'll explain it to you later, dude. Off camera. But at this point, I don't think I have a choice. I was hoping we'd have the boat out by now, but it's supposed to snow Tuesday. In my mouth. I'm gonna shim this up. Yeah. I haven't had coffee in a long time. I've been doing Mountain Dew for a couple years. I guess I decided, coffee wasn't rotting my teeth fast enough. Oh, Barry, did you get the windstorms that I was talking about? Dude, it was windy as hell here yesterday. Hey, Jake, Barry's out in West Virginia. I wonder if he's got a deer problem he needs help with. You got to be pretty delicate here because it's just sitting on wood shims. Oh, man. You got any racks on the wall that they're looking at, wondering why their buddy's not moving? Well, I'm going to have to steal a clamp off another project here. All right, we're sacrificing one over here. He's been in the clamp for what, an hour? Give me that. I'm not using pipe clamps to hold this thing down. Yeah. Yeah, the lumber yard I go to closes at noon. Woke up, had a tire with no air in it. Got that, went to the bank, made it to the lumber yard, made it back here, all by about, almost got back by noon. That's an annoying sound. Took a bunch of dust to the eyeball. What's Katie up to, Jake? Oh, what's up? McSuss. Oh, yeah, man. I try not to. That'd be a crappy way to go. Ah, the old hangover. That bad? Oh, what time did you have to go into work today, man? I thought. Which distillery? Sun King? This is going to be silly, but I might actually use pipe clamps just to get best leg on this panel. All right, let's head back to the other bench. I can't show you the TV, so I gotta spin you around this way. Okay, that light goes with that one. So that one goes there. All right. I really wish I would have live streamed the chicken coop build. That thing was so big, I had to basically rearrange my entire shop. What time is it? 2? This is so silly. I'm getting out 5-foot pipe clamps to glue up a 15-inch panel. Did you watch Nuremberg yet? If you're still there? Or Ex Machina? You know, I don't know, because I almost want that to be like a long form video. That and a catapult. Because if you live stream it, there's no surprise value to it. Plus, I was thinking about it. I'm afraid because obviously you're gonna have to make the top to where it's not attached to the barrel anymore, right? And I don't know that much about barrel science, so I'm wondering if when you remove the top, do all the panels fall in? We're going to have to find a way, like a metal ring to go around the inside to keep them from just falling out like loose teeth. I've been thinking about it, though. I'm on vacation, not... Damn. I think I'm on vacation here in a week or two. I'm going to go to that automation place and ask them. It goes on this side. I can't screw this up or it won't be fixable. It won't be fixable. Yeah, that's one way to do it. Where do you have the barrel? Is it just chilling in your garage right now? Ooh. Huh. Yeah, we get to do it. I have an idea for the false panel is to route through here to allow the panel to slip in and out with dowels. And it actually works to glue this leg onto this panel before I run it through the router. That way the biscuits and everything is dry. All right, let's glue this bastard up. Get it out of here. Get it out of my shop. I was watching, I turned on that, it's a movie called War Machine with Alan Richardson. It's on Netflix. That show's pretty good. Actually, well, because that automation place is down in Whiteland/Franklin. I don't know if you want to go or not. Come on. And I don't know if it's a coincidence or what, but the last few live streams, I've actually had woodworkers that live in like Lisden and Lebanon. I mean, that's just like, one time there was a guy from Avon. This is like the next town over. It's wild. I don't know if that's a coincidence or maybe YouTube is checking out locations. All I know is we need to be, I've been wanting to make some fishing content. The marina I deliver to, man, they everybody's getting their boats out and their yard, called a yard, the yard's emptying out. Everybody looks so happy. I want to be that happy. What? There we go. Let me go get my hammer. Nope, now we're too far that way. Now we moved it too far that way. There we go. Jeez. It kind of scared me. That's what I don't like about pipe clamps is once they kind of start to rust, it's a pain in the ass to get these things to slide anymore. About to break my thumb trying to move this damn clamp. There we go. Actually, I want to elevate this because I know these clamps always make that. I want the pressure to be perpendicular to the leg. No. Now I screwed it up. Never mind. Let's make sure it's lined up. All right. 1, 2, 3. Let's prep this panel with this leg. And then hopefully by the time, well, those clamps aren't long enough. Hopefully by the time I get these lined up, we can take the clamps off that first panel, clamp the leg on this bad boy, maybe mill some lumber to finish it. I might call it a day there. What time is it? Okay, got about another hour. Yeah, let's head back to that workbench. Figure out how to assemble this one. I'll give you somewhat of an idea because that panel goes on that side. So I have to make a panel for the left side. Actually, I can't do that yet. Change of plans. Router table. I have to get the router table out first. Yeah, I'm not gonna have time to mill the legs today, or mill the rest of the tops. Maybe that'll be the start for tomorrow. All right, let's try to get a better angle so you guys can. Maybe. I would not complain about free clamps. They would be definitely put to use. None of your kids or grandkids do woodworking? I've tried to get my kids involved and they have nothing to do with it. They could care less. Fortunately, I've already got this set up. You guys don't have to watch me set it up. The reason I have to do this is hard to see, but the frame is overhanging the plywood by just a hair. All right, now we can go to the back bench. Oh. All right, what side do we say we got to do? We got to do the left side. So we have to do this. Yeah, the GoPros, dude, they're pretty pricey. The only thing I can say is the first few times, we should use the phone. Here's why. Vertical live feeds feed into the YouTube Shorts. So it's like free, it pumps out your content. If you use a GoPro, YouTube picks it up as like a computer or like I've live streamed through my computer and my gimbal camera, and it interprets the signal as coming from a computer, so it doesn't go into the Shorts feed. But if you have a ton of existing followers, the GoPro would be great for that, for quality. But if you're trying to build your base, it sucks to use a camera phone, but it's basically free advertising. Sorry, I can't talk worth a damn while I'm trying to do stuff. My brain has become a one-way street. I'm a little hungover too. Yeah, but I'll bring my mic though. We'll have good audio. My mics, actually, let me look. The mics work for about they actually last longer, but the mics, it's hard to explain. They don't Bluetooth sync to my phone, so they have to be plugged in the bottom there through a transmitter receiver. And it drains my battery, but I can live stream for about 2.5 hours before I gotta unplug the mics. But really, on a boat, you know, what is that, a 12 or 16 footer? A boat that small, you're still gonna have good audio through your phone mic. That splits a little bit. I hope that ain't too far off. Hi, Kelly, cameraman. Dubuque, Iowa. Are you a Hawkeye or a, what's Iowa State? Cyclones? I'm in Indiana. I think we're proud of our corn content. We got a lot of corn. I don't think we don't have much as Iowa. I'm a Hoosier. Hoo, hoo, hoo. All right, let's go steal some clamps from something. And we're gonna have to glue them up over here. Let's do this. I'm hoping that one's dry enough now. It's been an hour and a half. If it's not dry enough yet, it ain't gonna be. There we go. One side. Well, square enough to stand up by itself, so that's a good sign. And what's funny is I designed this size to hide a cooler, and I don't even own the cooler. I just went off the dimensions off the internet, so hopefully I did the math right. Either way, it'll be an interesting end to the video. All right, we're gonna have to assemble this last panel back there. What are we making? We're making a picture like a planter box. You know, you put one on each side of your front door. But instead of it just being 4 solid sides and holding plants, it's gonna hold plants. Plus one panel, the last panel is gonna be a false panel. Slide it up, pull out a cooler. That way I don't have to walk all the way to the fridge to get another can of soda. Well, I didn't even mark up and down. All right. I'll do that, right? Hello, user GX1KK2CZ2B. You make cutting boards in grain? I have never made a cutting board. I made coasters. I got into coaster making for a minute. Actually, I think I have some down here. Yeah. I made a bunch. That Purple Heart has been purple for like 2 years, but it's been in that cabinet for 2 years. Bloodwood, maple, walnut. And actually, all the Purple Heart coasters in my house are still purple, except for the one that I left in the windowsill. That Mo is brown. He turned brown real fast. I'll grab my glue stuff. Do you sell your cutting boards at like not carnivals, fairs and festivals and stuff? Or do you have a website? If you got a website, put it in the comments there. Get you some free advertising. Yeah, the whole website world isn't that difficult anymore. I think I pay Squarespace like 30 or 40 bucks a month. It's not like it used to be. I mean, when I started my first website back in the day, I literally learned like C++ just to do my own coding. It was a nightmare. Nowadays, you just kind of drag and drop everything. It's nice. And hell, with AI, you don't even have to like think of wording anymore. You just tell it what you want it to say. All right, we're almost done here. I think this is going to be the last act for the day. I still haven't done my taxes, man. I've been putting that crap off. I've been avoiding that like the plague, dude. Ooh, that's a lot of glue squeeze out. Dang. All right. There we go. Let's get some clients. Gentle. I'm kind of weird. I can't make the same thing over and over and over and over. I always try to make different stuff all the time. And for anybody that started this live series with me, anybody that's watched me knows I don't make, if it's a major project, I will make plans, quote unquote plans. But little stuff like this, even dressers, coffee tables, I just kind of get an idea of the size and then wing it. Come out here and start doing it. It's way more exciting. Like, for instance, I forgot to cut biscuits in one of these legs that I already assembled, so now I got to figure out how the hell to cut biscuits in something that's already assembled. I might actually look it up, because I'm too far into this project to screw it up. Make sure that's still lined up. Sweet. Put a couple more clamps on here. I'm actually getting squeezed out on this side, which I did not anticipate because I only put it on the plywood panel. All right, let's see how bad the squeeze out is on the other side. Ugh. Whoa. I don't really care about the bench top. I just want to keep it out of my T-track. And then I just smeared it all into my T-track. And this is inside the box, so it doesn't really matter. This is it. All right, now all we got left to do is assemble the dang thing. Right on. Well, thanks for what we got. You don't know anybody that edits video, do you? I waste so much time editing video. Nice. If you know a video editor, I might be able to pay him in the future. I get really tired of wasting time editing. But yeah, so this is the end of today. I got other stuff I got to do around the house. Just want to thank you guys for stopping by the shop and watching me be a complete idiot. Today we got all of our panels and legs assembled. Tomorrow we just got to assemble the box. So yeah, if you watch me do it, get them to do it yourself.